Zach Moss.
And I'm AJ Fenney.
And this is
Hippie?
Not Hippie. Hey, everybody, welcome to episode 42 of Hippie, Not Hippie. We are joined by a very special guest today.
50% of the Jacuzzi boys.
G'day, mates. It's good to be back.
You've maybe seen his name on a shirt on the podcast.
You may have seen him overshadowing you when you're walking down the street.
Yeah, or killing around town, all over the country, South Dakota.
Small animals, mostly.
Yeah, no, Mitch Jones, everybody.
Mitch Jones!
Am I supposed to acknowledge the camera? I already did.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, am I recording?
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, this is the first one. AJ and I have a gang. We call them the
Jacuzzi boys. When did that... Was that Dylan Cantor's podcast?
Mm-hmm, recreational outrage.
Somehow we started talking about... We became the Jacuzzi boys.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Means that we're fucking ballers and like we have parties that end in jacuzzis full of French onion soup.
Yeah. French onion soup.
I like how Mitch gets into the hot tub and then he gets out and there's 2 feet of water left in the hot tub.
Mitch, there's barely a spoonful of soup.
Yeah. Stop eating all the water.
No, fucking... Okay, so are these characters or it's just...
This is official. There's merch. You can go to jacuzziboys.com.
Yeah?
Come on down to Jacuzzi Boys. We don't know anything about your hot tub.
Is that the broadcast rule? You have to buy that domain name now that I said it live on the podcast?
Yeah. If you want to learn about jacuzzis, you got to talk to Jay Gillespie. He's a hot tub salesman.
I love the fact that Mitch got slapped.
Yeah. That's a big part of it.
That is a big part of it. I miss Jay.
Yeah, I do too, man.
Is he out on the road now?
No,
He's in Trinidad.
He's a Trinidadian.
Yeah. At some point, I think during the Trinidad Festival, the chief, he was talking about going back out on the road for a while in the van.
Oh, is he still doing his show?
Van life.
Oh,
Not Jaguar. Cougar.
Like, yeah, Jaguar.
It's Cougar down in Trinidad.
Oh, Cougar.
because he's got an older lady producing.
That's right, Jay. Dance.
No,
for
the
me.
Trinidad loves the cougar. There's something about cougars in Trinidad. Isn't that the failed development, like Cougar
'cause
Town?
there's, like mountain
Cougar
lions or
Town.
something up there, right? Yeah, Cougs.
You mean
yeah,
that?
I think there's a failed development. I don't know. I got a weird tour of Trinidad where it was like, here's where they were going to build like a resort and a golf course and all these houses and just... It's all just like crumbling. Like it's like, oh, we ran out of money. Like, and I forget that things like that happen, you know, or people's like, we're going to build a really, really expensive thing. And then they just build it. And you're like, whoa, what a fucking waste of shit.
There was a hotel in that development that whoever the investor was like, yeah, we're out. Or they found out that they were laundering money. Like something weird happened because Wally took me through there.
Yeah, me
And I was
too.
like, so what's going on now? And he goes, mostly just people flopping in there and stealing air conditioners.
It's just like a shanty town.
Yeah.
Ooh, the haunted remains of New Trinidad.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Cougar Town.
There was something like that, I think. So Kevin Costner, it was a big deal like when I was growing up because Kevin Costner came and did Dances with Wolves in South Dakota. And it was like, oh, Hollywood's coming to South Dakota. Yeehaw! You know, like...
Is Rapid City the new Hollywood?
Yeah.
Details at 11.
Yeah, which is crazy because, so my aunt ended up getting hired because she ran a bunch of salons in town. She got hired to do hair and makeup for that movie, which then launched her career of doing like hair and makeup in Hollywood for the next like 20 years.
Which was what? Just like looking at native people and going, here's a bandana.
I think
Next.
she did Kevin Costner's makeup
Oh,
for
really?
the movie. Yeah. So
Wow.
and then after that,
Covered up all the broken blood vessels in his eyes.
yeah, she did she did a lot
That's
of weird
not really
stuff,
makeup for your eyes.
But
That's a
fucking-
contact.
Kevin Costner, when he was out there, then opened up a place in Deadwood.
Okay.
And
Chicken fingers?
Like restaurant?
like a
That's what I was thinking. Kevin Costner's chicken fingers.
I think it's called the Midnight Star.
That sounds like a bordello.
Yeah. It might have
That
been
sounds like
opened
a
in an old
brothel.
bordello, but it's like a restaurant / casino kind of bar thing.
Midnight Stars, where you go for butt fucking.
But then there was rumor, there was
check out our rusty sheriff's badge.
he started putting together this fucking. They were gonna build like Wild West fucking Disneyland.
In Deadwood?
In
Westworld?
Deadwood, yeah,
Okay.
Westworld, basically, yeah, and they were gonna
terrifying.
build a fucking train from the airport in Rapid City. So like you'd get on an old 1800s train from the airport and
Yeah.
fucking ride into the Wild West, and yeah,
Wow.
yeah, and
Time train back to the 1800s.
Time Train.
I think they put a lot of work into it, and then it just never happened.
Wow.
But
What a name for a show. Time Train.
With Kevin Costner.
With Kevin Costner.
It's like the white equivalent of Soul Train.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's just Back to the Future 3. This time train.
yeah.
Morty, we need more of our special coal in the engine of the train. We've got to get the train up to 75 miles an hour, Morty. Otherwise, you'll never get back to the future.
Doc.
This
that's
train
heavy.
doesn't run on coal. It runs on colons.
Runs on yarn. These
Yarn.
weird yarn-looking things. But I had I grew up with 2 channels. One of them was PBS, and when they would show movies, I would record them off the TV. And Back to the Future 3 was on when I was a kid, and I managed to get it. And you always try to. You're like, how devoted am I to really capturing this movie? Am I going to do it with no commercials? Am I going to stop and start it with no commercials? Or am I going to fucking just let it roll and then fast forward through the commercials every time I watched it? And I think I was doing the no commercial thing and forgot to restart it once. So I watched Back to the Future 3 with like a missing 10-minute chunk in the middle of
there's
it.
a blackout
Probably
section.
like 30 or 40 times. Like I've seen that movie way more than a human being should see Back to the Future 3.
It's the second best one.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's way better than 2, but it's not as good as 1.
One's great.
Dude, I love 2 though because of the future stuff. I don't know. I remember when 2 came out, people were fucking pissed.
Why?
Yeah, and then in 2016, they were like, this is real.
Right.
They were,
It's Back to the Future Day.
yeah.
We don't have flying cars or anything.
But Biff's in office.
Do you know the funniest thing about that too is they faked Back to the Future Day like fucking.
Oh yeah, it's been photoshopped.
They faked it like 20 times, so then when it actually was Back to the Future Day, everybody was like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
This is probably fake too.
Right. I can't even support our Lord and Savior, Dr. Emmett Brown.
Yeah.
This used to be all peach groves.
I audio recorded, what was it, Gleaming the Cube? Do you ever see that movie? It was an old Christian Slater skateboard movie, and I loved it. So I audio recorded it, and then I would listen to the tape. Like basically like an audiobook on my boombox when I'd
You
sleep at
act it
night.
out?
You audio
I would
booked a
watch
movie?
it in my head while I
What the
listened to
fuck?
it.
Do you think that's what fucked your brain up?
No, I think the brain is great.
I think that's what solved this.
The problem is while I was recording it, because I was recording it like with a recording device next to the television.
talk boy.
My brother walked in and was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I was like, "God damn it, you're ruining the fucking thing."
that's in the middle
So
of it.
there's a part where it's like Christian Slater's literally going, "We gotta find my brother," and I'm like, "God damn it, Philip."
Yeah. By the way, I'm going to start calling jerking it Gleaming the Cube.
Hey, you better not be gleaming that cube in there.
Gleaming the Cube.
You're running all the hot water out. Boys in there gleaming the cube again.
What's the movie that you guys have seen the most, you think?
Probably the Blues Brothers.
Yeah. The second one, right?
Yeah, Blues Brothers 2000. Hey, I will defend to the death that movie has a good soundtrack. It's not a good movie, but it has a good soundtrack.
God, damn, it's either Hot Rod, but honestly, I think it might be Dumb and Dumber, like the first one.
Did I ever tell you the story of Hot Rod and my buddy Travis?
No.
So my buddy Travis lent me the movie Hot Rod, and I was supposed to get it back to him in like a few days, and it was like a few weeks, and he called me, and like I was shit-faced. I was like day drunk with my buddy Chris.
Yeah.
I think it was when Chris was going through right before he got married. So we literally had like a bachelor month for him where it was fucking out of control. And So anyways, we're day drunk and fucking he's like, what the fuck, my movie Hot Rod or whatever. So we went out for the rest of the day drinking. And like by the end of the day, he's like drawing a smiley face on my ass, and I have the movie in my ass crack, and we're taking pictures and sending it to him. I shaved my pubes and made a real mustache on him with the pubes. We had like a bunch of
On him? Would you glue it?
well, his face is on Hot Rod, like his. Andy
you did it
Samberg's
on
face is on the cover of the DVD or whatever, and yeah, so we basically just like. It's kind of like, you know, when that commercial for where they kidnapped the gnomes and took them around and photographed them all these places and then brought them back and set up the photos. We did that with Hot Rod, but there's a lot more debauchery involved in assholes and gross stuff. So,
it's like credit card between your cheeks.
yeah. And he was just like, he thought it was very funny, and he was like, I do not want that fucking movie back.
Nah, dude, it's got all your butt juice.
And my buddy's like, God damn it, Zach! I can't believe I'm drawing on your ass right now. And he's like, all right, now shove the DVD in there. And he's like, all right, here, move. I need to get a better. And he's like, God, I can't. Yeah. You know, anything for a bit.
I remember in high school.
Yeah, commit to the bit, dude. How hard did you have to clench to hold a fucking disc? It's like a millimeter wide.
Oh, no. I was the whole DVD case.
Oh, well, you do have that bit about having the tightest asshole.
Yeah, well, you don't think you could get a DVD case to stick in your crack?
Of course I could.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't, I was going to say, I got a box of DVDs over there.
Mitch is like, I can hold
and
a
I'm willing to
surfboard.
commit to the bit.
That's the challenge. All your listeners send in a picture of you clenching your favorite movie between your butt cheeks to hippie@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Jeez, this guy's holding a videotape.
Hippie not hippie pod. Yeah. Holy shit, that guy's a laser disc.
I have a laser disc of Star Wars.
Yeah.
But I think putting butt juice on it will lower its values. Like one day I'm going to be trying to
Depends
sell
on how famous you get, Mitch.
Oh, fuck. That's a lot of pressure.
Oh, man. Actually, it turns out the most valuable Star Wars Laserdisc is this one with famous comedian Mitch Jones's butt juice all over it.
Look, you can see where it touched the Death Star.
Ooh, that's a great name for a butthole, the Death Star.
It touched... The one corner smells like duck butter, but other than that, it's good.
Isn't there supposed to be another Spaceballs?
I don't think so. I don't think Mel Brooks has time.
Yeah, he had talked about that at the end of Spaceballs 1.
He talked about it when I saw him.
Oh, yeah.
Because, yeah.
I don't know. I didn't watch History of the World Part 2. I watched the first episode, but I was very disappointed it wasn't written by Mel Brooks.
Yeah.
It was just like collaborated with a lot of other people.
Yeah. I saw him a few years ago when he was like 93, and he was still pretty sharp.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know. It was fun. But, yeah, whatever. Spaceballs. No new Spaceballs. Mitch.
Yeah.
So you listen to the pod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had messaged you like very early on. I was like, did you guys make that song for your intro? Or is that a real song?
Oh, yeah, dude. That's Robbie Peoples.
Do you know that guy?
Yeah, he's my buddy, man.
Oh,
we used to
okay.
play music together. And, yeah, he's a good friend of mine.
That song's a fucking banger, dude.
No, it is. Yeah. I was thinking I need to fucking, we need to shout Robbie out more.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
give it up for Robbie playing us in there, you know? Like,
Yeah.
So what's funny is that's kind of like an electro pop kind of song. He's a blues man. Like, he doesn't do a lot of stuff like that, but I love that song. His other music is great too. I always used to joke, like, when we'd play music together here, that he was like the best harmonica player west of the Mississippi. But he can play the harmonica like a motherfucker, and he's like a front man for blues bands.
That's
where,
cool. So
you
what
know,
made him made this electro pop like?
Well, he's living in Nashville now, and he's he's writing songs for somebody out there, you know, ghostwriting, and they're I think he just was in the studio, and you know, he spends a lot of time with studio musicians and stuff, and I think they just fucking had an idea for a song and cranked it out. I don't know. We should ask him.
It's pretty cool.
Should we call him?
Hey,
Robbie.
why'd you make this song?
It's 11:30. Why the fuck did you make this weird electro song, blues man?
Wait, if he's in Nashville, is it on Eastern time?
Oh, is Nashville Eastern?
Or is it? It's at least Central.
12:30.
It's in Appalachian.
So it's 11:30 or 12:30. I don't know.
He's probably in a meeting with like P. Diddy right now, and we're gonna blow the deal.
Do you know what? I feel like I never hear about P. Diddy anymore.
No.
He's just like fucking. He got to billionaire status and was like, is he a billionaire?
Probably. Didn't he do
He was. When you didn't get him to the Greek?
he wasn't getting to the he did Sean John too, that clothing line.
Oh yeah.
So he's gotta be a billionaire.
He's done everything.
Yeah, Diddy did it.
Did he did it?
Diddy done did it.
Did he? Did he done did it? Did it? Did it?
Bad boy for life.
Is this it?
Bodo.
Yeah, there
Bodo.
we go.
Bodo.
Well, I don't know. Let's see if the
Did you just Bluetooth into your mixing board?
Yeah. Whoa. Oh wait.
Oh, you're calling me.
Are you calling Mitch right now?
I can't talk, Zach. I'm on the pod right now.
Doing a test.
So, but yeah, it's a really good banger of a podcast. I mean, well, a banger of a podcast for sure. But also,
You're like really why I listen to podcasts is just so I can hear the song every week.
After you told me the name of the song, I stopped listening to the podcast.
Let's see, is that?
Oh, that's
Still
me
Mitch.
again.
I know it should be Bluetooth.
Hello.
I'm just calling you as a test because you're right there.
Yeah. I don't have a voicemail set up. I should probably do one of those. Like, I don't have one that's like, hey, it's Mitch. Because I kept getting job offers from someone named Greg, even though it was like, hey, it's Mitch, leave a. And it's like, Greg, we really liked your interview. And it's like, man, really
You should call him back and just be like, "This is Greg. Eat shit."
Oh, that's the problem.
What if
I'm
it's
connecting to the Samsung thing behind me.
0, 3, 4, 1, 1.
Oh,
4.
shit. That's
Oh god,
my
that's
phone
my
number.
social. That's my social.
That was my
Here.
phone number, my personal phone number. Please.
Wait on the beat.
You just fucking dox me on the pod.
So hey, if anyone's trying to hire Greg,
Or if you're trying to hire me.
Or you need the jacuzzi boys.
Yeah. Throw it up. Turn on the bubbles and we'll be there.
Yeah, let's get it clogged again.
that song's called Mexican Baby Girl, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I met you down around Mexico. Whoa, whoa.
All right.
Because I was like, what the fuck is this song? I was like, did you guys make this song?
This is Robbie Peoples. Please leave a message.
At the tone,
Robbie.
please record your message. When you
Robbie,
have
this
finished
is-
recording, you may
Robbie,
hang up or
this is
press
P.
1
Diddy.
for more options.
Hey, Robbie, this is Zach. It's Cowboy Zach. What's up? We were just on the podcast here, and one of my buddies is on, and yeah, we just want to call and say that we all love Mexican Baby Girl. That song fucking rips, and thanks for letting us use it on the pod. And
Yeah.
yeah, and also we were wondering, you make a lot of blues songs. What led to you making that jam? So I don't know. Give me a call back. Hope you're doing good. Take care, buddy. Bye. That's weird, but all right.
All right. Well, now we wait.
Yeah.
When he calls back,
It just goes to video of just a clock doing this.
I hope it's a really dark story. He's like, well, I was eating a lot of Klonopin.
Well, he tells it in the story. He's like, send it down around Mexico.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, it's a great tune.
It
but
is- yeah, I jam it.
no, you
It
been
bump-
any good shows lately, Mitch?
Yeah. I did Jads on Monday. I got high off my fucking mind.
Oh, buddy,
Not
I did that
not
show.
comedy. Music. What's the last band you went and saw?
I went and saw Shaggy Two Dope at the Roxy Theater.
Yeah, dude. I always forget that you're a fucking
A juggalo.
Yeah. juggalo.
For lack of better words, a juggalo. I saw Violent J. I missed him in fucking Denver, so I had to drive down to Colorado Springs earlier this year. They were on separate tours. They're trying to chip up after COVID. They're trying to restock their bank, so they're touring separately, selling merch separately. It's fucking genius.
Do they still do the gathering, or is that on
Oh
hold?
yeah, dude, that's my goal. I
Have
wanna
you
do
gone?
You wanna do comedy
I've
at the-
never- Yes.
Have you never done it?
No.
Have you met my buddy James?
No.
who plays the trumpet, James Frostwin. He's doing comedy too.
He's
He's
in
an
that
Australian
fucking
flat earth.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
in that meme group that all the comedians are in.
Well, yeah, he's like a friend of mine. So we were homeless together in San Francisco fucking when I was like 25. So I know him from then. And it's funny how now he's like a part of the comedy world because he's doing the little stand-up too. But he goes to that every year.
Oh shit!
He said it's awesome. You should hit him up.
I want to go. My goal for 2024 is to somehow do comedy at the Gathering of the Juggalos.
I think you just go and it'll happen.
You can because this year they had me like, hey, do you want to perform? Submit.
So I don't want to.
Yeah, dude, submit a tape.
I don't want to talk about this too much because we have Jake Silverman coming over tomorrow night, and I feel like it'll be good. But so we tried to do a show in the fish lot yesterday for the line of people going into fish, and man, they hated it. But
this would be a tent.
But
inside.
why it was going down, I literally said, man, fuck these people. I bet this would be really cool at the Gathering of the Juggalos, though. And Jake literally looked at me and he goes, fuck yeah, dude, they're way cooler.
This is why
you got to set it up right.
This is why I don't talk about shit about people who like fish or anything like that, because I realize it's like
It's the same.
it's the same.
Have you read that book? You don't know me, but you don't like me. Oh yeah, that's the book about the guy who.
I thought about reading that book, but I didn't know that guy, so I didn't like him.
Yeah. So the guy's girlfriend left him, but she was like a big fish guy. Or a fish girl or whatever. So she left, and so he didn't understand it. So he started diving into that, but then somehow subsequently also ended up in the Gathering of the Juggalos. So it goes between fish heads and juggalos, and
Wow,
it's
it's
mostly,
literally these two examples?
no. That's what the guy wrote the entire book
What
about.
the fuck?
He
That's
turned
so
his
funny.
whole life around, like doing that. And he talks about it. Most of it's about the juggalos because essentially it's the same group of people in a different target zone. And everything you think about juggalos, it's still like a family environment.
Right.
Would you say juggalos are hippies, Mitch?
Well, they believe in free love, and
Yeah?
I think they're classified by the FBI as a gang. So
Yeah, I know.
are hippies gangs?
I don't know. It is. I would say the juggalos are definitely a counterculture.
Yeah, I mean, the technical
I'm
definition of a hippie is a counterculture, but yeah, they're a counterculture for sure.
You shouldn't be able to drink that high sugar content and
Get up in that fago.
and wield those farming implements with those hatchets.
There's some
Hunting, maybe?
there was some bad zombie show that I used to watch that had like an episode where they come across
Oh,
this
no.
like compound of juggalos.
Yeah.
And I bet they were fucking surviving, weren't they?
Damn, I remember that because their mom was there.
I think I was watching that when we were roommates, and I think it might have been one where I was like, dude, you got to watch this. It's ridiculous.
It was I
Because
can
that's like
remember
season
seeing
3
it.
into the zombie show. I don't think you were watching that much of it.
No, but I know I saw it.
Because there was a few days where I'd be like watching something and you'd stop and talk and you'd like get sucked in and watch some weird shit.
Up until the Wellbutrin, not a big TV guy.
Yeah.
Didn't have the attention
Now you
span.
are though.
Yeah, I can watch. I'm almost done with the entire David Lynch run.
Wow.
You watched Eraserhead?
No, not the movies. I'm almost like the whole Twin Peaks run. So I went through the original, then I went back and watched Firewalk with Me, and now I'm on the new one.
I'm so happy for your wife.
And the new one is fucking wicked bizarre.
So happy for your wife.
Why is that?
Because all she's ever wanted is for you to watch TV with her.
Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, the difference between me is I just don't like to sit still. Like I'd
Yeah.
rather if it,
AJ's wife loves TV.
she does. But the thing is, in my opinion, if it's a matter of sitting and watching something or doing something, I'd rather be doing something.
Yeah.
AJ's like, I have to be on that stage. I got to be telling jokes. I'm a joke man. I'm a man.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. Lately, I've been having trouble with, well, I used to watch like TV, like if I was bored or had time during the day, I'd like sit down and watch a show or something. And like,
Yeah.
I can really just watch like an hour or so at night anymore. Cause
I pulled the television out of our bedroom.
Yeah, we've talked about this. We both TV-free bedrooms. Do you have a TV in your bedroom?
I have a tablet that functions as a TV, so yes, kind of, but not like a full-on TV.
Yeah. I had a TV in my room for years,
So you just like take the tablet and then
I eat it.
and then you hear Gleam in the Cube and coming from inside of your soul.
We shouldn't have done this, man.
This is your oops.
This is your tablet.
All right.
That's so fun.
It is. It's a fucking blast.
Have you ever done you should do a Halloween episode where it's all of
October. We just do that. It's
Can you understand what people are saying when the voice is on? Yeah. So Jake Brown was like, I hate when you guys do that. I can't, just so you know, no one can understand what you're saying. And I'm like, did you lose your low hearing register or something? Because
maybe it's the bass.
I mean, I couldn't hear what I was saying because I was modulating my voice and doing it through the board too. So it just.
But if you're listening at home, you can understand it.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Or driving in a car.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Man, Mitch and I did a fun ass fucking sketch last weekend. Did I tell you about this?
Yeah, we talked about it. Well, I think it was the Patreon.
Oh, yeah, on the Patreon. Oh, the Australians.
Get on the page, mate.
But no, that was super fun. Yeah, Mitch, do you have any Birkenstocks or open-toed shoes?
No, I'm very Vietnamese. Vehemently. I am vehemently.
I am Vietnamese.
I am vehemently against open-toed shoes. I hate them. I don't like them. If I have to like go down to the fucking pool from the hotel, I'll be wearing my shoes with socks not on.
Wait, you don't have like slides or anything?
I have slides, but they cut the fuck out of the top of my feet. I don't like them.
Yeah, every pair of slides I've ever had fucks my feet up.
Wow.
I walked half a block.
You ever do the recoveries?
No.
They're like the real like soft rubber?
I haven't tried those. But
I gotta get like the ones that just have like a Velcro strap because one that's like a form-fitting like Reebok slide, and like if I wear it, it rubs the top.
What
of my
size shoe
foot
do you
wrong.
have, man?
16.
16.
Whoa.
What size does Shaq have?
23.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, he's wearing Jordan on his feet.
That's pretty fucking great. He overcame his taco neck syndrome in the 90s.
I love that you just knew that immediately. You're like 23. We shop at the same store.
That's because I have a lifetime of people being like, well, you fucking probably wear the same size shoe as Shaq. And I was like, I bet you I fucking don't. A lot of my existence is just being like, don't look at me. I'm not a freak.
I'm not an animal.
Yeah, for sure. Can you cure me?
That was Lynch, right? Didn't David Lynch do Elephant Man?
Oh, that's a good question. The Anthony Hopkins one?
I don't know. I just remember the old one.
That's
I'm not an animal.
Yeah. Well, I like to think I'm a little bit better looking than the Elephant Man. Take that, Joseph Merrick, you old fuck. With your bones inside Michael Jackson's vault.
Jesus.
Yeah, Michael Jackson bought the Elephant Man's skeleton.
What, really?
Yeah. He's like, I need it.
Does Jackson have a vault? Like, doesn't Prince have like a vault that they can't get into or something?
I don't know.
I think Prince has like a crazy vault or something.
Wow. Rich people be doing weird shit.
Yeah.
If you were rich, what would you have, Mitch?
In my vault?
Yeah, if you had a vault, what would your treasures be? Collectibles?
Shaq's feet.
Shaq's feet. With a note that says, no shoe ever fit me right.
Shaq's skeleton.
just a neck with a taco.
I would like to have a big treasure chest with coins and like jewels in it.
Yeah.
There's like for real treasure in there.
So you could just be like, DuckTales, woo.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. The Scrooge McDuck vault
Yeah.
where you can just jump in.
Jacuzzi boys.
Yeah. Oh, I would have a big jacuzzi full of French onion soup in there. I just walk by with a little tin cup and Oh, that French onion soup good today, boy.
I love how you got very Louisiana.
Yeah.
Oh, that French onion
You got a jacuzzi full of French onion soup there, Shan?
Hey, man, you gotta put on them bubbles there. The cheese is starting to get hard. What's your number one collectible right now, Mitch?
My number one collectible.
Yeah, what's your prized?
I like how we just assume, like, you're like, you brought up a Star Wars laser disc. We know you've got collectibles.
Well, I was on the road with Mitch too, and we went hunting. I went for vinyl, and he was looking for Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, my Ninja Turtle set. Speaking of, if any representative from NECA Toys is listening, what the fuck? Put out the 1990 version of Michelangelo and Raphael on this side of the Mississippi. I'm in the Ninja Turtle groups on fucking Facebook. I see people finding the 1990 pack of Raphael and Michelangelo in their Walmarts, but they're all in Joliet, fucking Illinois. So bring them out west. Anyway, sorry. I think my number one collectible right now is Avengers #4. That's the one where they unthaw Captain America.
Oh.
I got that out of one of my cousin's chest. After, like, he had a chest of comic books, and they were mostly religious.
Was it like?
Yep.
There's religious comics?
Oh yeah, dude.
Tell me some of the names of these.
Oh, like Jesus PI or something.
What?
Jesus and the Howling Commandos.
Peter, come on, we gotta solve crimes.
So it's like Jesus has come back.
Well, no, it's more like select stories from the Bibles, but in comic form. And I was like, no.
Joseph, you're not my real dad.
Yeah. It was weird because Avengers #4 was in there. This was in 2019, and I don't know, like I was like, oh, smell that old paper. Smell the fucking old paper. And then I got really sick. I think I had COVID in 2019 from smelling this old comic book. I can't touch it. It's in a bag now. It's in a board and bag, and then I put it in a Ziploc bag, and I was like, this fucking comic is
Oh, so it's an OG4.
yeah.
Wow.
So what's that worth?
Probably nothing. It gave me COVID. I breathed all over it. I don't know, dude. Like,
I think it's the paper from the old religious comics.
probably. But like,
From Jesus PI.
Yeah, Jesus PI.
to get your comic books rated, you have to send them off to some place, and they keep them for an undetermined amount of
That
time.
would bother the shit out of me.
Yeah, and then they send it back, and they're like, "It's graded. It's a 9.5. It's the one you sent us." And I was like, "I don't trust that."
I can't. I could not send. Like, I have prints, and I got a few other random things where it's like I couldn't send that to someone and just trust that they're not going to bend to something.
They're not going to bend it. They're not going to lose it in the mail.
Oh God! Oh yeah, I forgot we had to trust the USPS also to get it there.
Yeah.
I love on Whiskey and Cigs, we interviewed some writer and he was telling us that like Hollywood just wants the same shit over and over again. So as a joke, like they want like, this is a doctor that's this, or a lawyer that's this, or a cop that's this, you know? And so they wrote a joke pitch for a show called Doctor Lawyer Cop.
Shit. That's so funny because way back when, Fort Collins comedian Nick Holland, he used to do Cop Doctor as a character
Oh, yeah.
on his podcast Ghost P.
Oh, yeah.
R.I.P. Ghost P.
But yeah, so fucking Dr. Lawyer Cop. But they wrote it and they pitched it, and then like they were very interested, and then it like got to a point where they had to be like they're like, then we tried to write it, and we're like, this is fucking stupid, and then they went in and they were finally like, hey, we were fucking kidding. Like,
Yeah.
We had a good
But
pitch.
then I was thinking Dr. Lawyer Cop Jesus.
Jesus. Doctor, lawyer, cop, RoboCop.
Yeah.
Robo Jesus.
Dude, my dad was
He's
so
back to take out the Romans.
Yeah, he's gonna shoot off their dicks.
So I was talking to my dad today while he was on his walk, and he ran into this guy in the neighborhood, and he's like, hold on a second. I got to hear their conversation, and I just hear my dad go, oh yeah, I've been watching it. Amazing. I've been watching it. Yep. Yeah, I've watched it a few times. Yep, good to see you. Yeah, that's great. Take care. I'm like, oh, what's that about? And he's like, oh, he got a new robot lawnmower.
I've been keeping my eye on
My dad's like, and it just goes and it cuts. And my dads are tired, and I'm like, have you been watching this fucking robot lawnmower? Because he's like, yeah, I've been watching. Oh yeah, I've been watching it a few times, you know. And then he's like, yeah, it's crazy. So I guess he's saying it's like it cuts the grass so regularly too that you don't have to like mulch or anything, and then just takes care of everything.
So it's like a Roomba for your lawn.
Yeah, and I told my dad, I was like, yeah, Dad, I was literally inventing that in my head every time you made me mow the lawn. Like, I was like, why the fuck doesn't this exist? Like, just fucking, fucking put a fuck, you have a RC car, why the fuck can't I drive a lawnmower around like that?
Oh, yeah.
Now you can.
Yeah, now you can.
Harnessing the power of Bluetooth technology.
Yeah, and he's like, and it's silent.
What?
Yeah, it doesn't make any noise.
That terrifies me. What are you going to have?
Because it's an electric motor.
Maximum overdrive situation where it sneaks up on you while you're in bed and rolls over your face. Yeah, I don't like that.
Isn't there a Simpsons that happened to?
Probably.
Or no, it's when Willie turns into a lawnmower.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Treehouse of Horrors.
Season 7 specifically.
Yeah.
That's my gift. I'm not good at anything else, but I'll remember.
Yeah. Fucking. No, that's one of my favorite seasons of The Simpsons.
It's good.
Fucking A.
A lot of people think that it's 3 to 9, but I argue you could get 2 to like 13, and those are the golden years.
Yeah, I would agree. I think the ones like when I was in high school were fucking amazing. Mm-hmm. Which would have been like 97 through 2001.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? The original was on the Tracy Ullman show.
Back in 86, 87?
Yeah.
Yeah, you used to watch that, right?
Dude, I remember. Yeah, I really do. I
was 3.
I remember Santa's Little Helper. I remember the first like pilot episode.
AJ was on the Tracy Ullman show.
Yeah.
AJ is Tracy Ullman.
You got it.
Oh, shit. That'd be a big reveal for episode 42.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
42.
I was trying to do a thing of just taking pictures of Finney lookalikes at the fish show yesterday.
There's a glitch in the matrix.
I've seen we went to City City and I saw a guy that was like, shit, that's me later. Yeah. And sometimes I get mad because these guys are a little bit more proud of their baldingness. Like one guy, he had curls, but he had let it dread. And I told Marciana, I was like, check this guy out. He's got glasses, but he's got like 7 dreads left and he's just living.
Yeah, wow.
Which
mine, I never even talked about this. Mine fell out.
Your bead fell out?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had an over-under on how many days it would be until it fell out.
Yeah,
That
it was
rotting
before
turtle foot.
It was before we left for Oregon. I woke up and Marciana goes, AJ, come here. AJ, get in here, hurry. And
Come
I was
here,
like-
there's
I was
something
like-
disgusting on
I
my
was like,
pillow.
what? Literally, dude, I took a picture of it. It was just laying on my pillow. And she goes, you're a man now. It's like losing my baby teeth.
Yeah. Did she yank on that thing when you guys were boning?
I don't.
That's why it fell out.
I don't know that she was be real happy about hearing me say this, but one time in the fit of the throes of passion, it got a little too excited. Her mouth was open and it got in there.
Oh, wow. So
in
you had to stop fucking, right?
No, I'm not.
She threw up, right?
I'm not stopping. I'm like, come on, you're a professional. Hold on there.
Oh, Shrek's like, I want to get in on some action.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shrek here in the house. He's doing good.
Count Shrekula.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah. But, well, shit, Mitch.
Yeah.
What about crystals? You got any crystals?
I don't.
Do you think they have powers?
I mean, listening to this podcast, I've been convinced otherwise. I mean, I don't keep them in my pocket, but, sometimes you find a cool rock.
Yeah. I had a bunch of rocks that I had, taken from places, as a souvenir.
Yeah.
And I had them on the shelf when I was moving, and I was like, fuck. I don't remember where any of these are from. They all just look like rocks now.
Just going to the yard.
And I went, into the trash. They went in the landfill.
That being said, I think that
Does that hurt
bothers
you?
me.
Yeah.
It bothers me. I don't know if you remember when Marciana moved into the house and I had like my puja board, which was
Oh God, yes.
and there were crystals laid out in a very specific manner.
so that they could charge different.
It was just what it was.
The
It was-
biggest fight I think I saw AJ and Marcy have.
I had a fucking meltdown because she was like, "We got to move this stuff," and I was like, "All right, I just need to take a minute." And she just goes, "I got it," and I went, "Holy fuck!"
shit,
And I
the
looked at Zach, and went,
energies.
"Whoa!" And I was like, "Fuck! God damn it!"
You turned into the
and I was
Tasmanian devil.
this is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Jesus.
Somebody moved his rocks around and he's gonna lose his goddamn mind.
Fucking yeah, just
You had
fucking
them
pinched my
aligned?
mojo.
You had them aligned so that they would manifest different things? Or
Well,
what?
no, it was just set up in a way that was like kind of like in a
Visually
mandala.
appealing to
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, it was soothing, and it was set up in like a mandala form. And yeah, she was like, "We'll reset this scoop," and I went, "Oh fuck!"
She basically kicked him right in his OCD.
Yeah,
like
dude.
right in
Yes.
it.
Your chakras, no, they're out of whack.
But man, is it funny to watch a grown man throw a fit about how his rocks got moved the wrong way?
I mean, I will say this: the things I've seen at festivals that make me feel good. One guy got out of the shower and he pulled his necklaces out of his bag, and he goes, "God damn it!" He goes, "These are hippie problems," and he's trying to get like probably 7 necklaces unbound now.
While he's nude out of the shower, just like
And I was like, "Well, at least you don't get it caught up in that down there."
he had it dreaded into his bush. Oh, fuck!
I call this a 2-headed snake. Here's
gonna-
my dick. Here's my dread.
I'm gonna line
Dude.
my cockras.
I've always wondered about that. Like, is there like hippies that dread their pubes too?
I don't know. I feel like
has
that'd be
to be.
painful. Are there? I mean, I'll Google it.
Google.
Yeah.
You better go incognito mode for that.
Do you want to try? No. If there is dreaded pubes, he's going to want to see it all the time. He's going to be like, what? There's hippie chicks out there with dirty feet and dreaded pubes?
Just look at it on Instagram.
Hey Siri, does anyone dread their pubic hair?
Here's what I found.
Whoa, there's a Reddit.
Yeah, of course there's a
there's a
fucking Reddit.
Reddit.
What? Yeah. That's how I know if something exists or not. Is I'll just immediately type in what I want in Reddit, and then I'll be like, okay, it's real.
This is called,
Right.
oh my God. So anything naughty, dreading your pube hair, naughty locks.
Is there a process? It's like, don't shampoo your pubes.
Weave a crystal in it. That's your.
I don't know. I'm in a weird thread here. I got to get out of this. It's
No, get deeper. Go deeper.
I can't.
The people want you to go deeper. Go
Yeah,
deeper.
Don't go deeper.
Tom's not here from the whiskey place. Go deeper. Tom! Fuck you, Tom. We're going deeper into hippie pubes. We don't give a shit.
I just don't want the FBI to kick in the window.
Yeah.
I don't think hippie pubes or dreaded pubes are illegal. And I got bars on my windows, so they'd have to swing in through the top part.
Take that, you fascist pig fuckers.
These are the cameras from the High Plains post party.
You haven't got them developed yet?
No, I need to because I'm like, fuck, it's been a year. Mm-hmm. So those will be fun to have during the High Plains Festival coming up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
gonna be great.
Do you have anything you'd like to plug while we're in the middle here?
Yeah, I'll be. When's this coming out?
It'll be coming out this Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday. So Wednesday the 6th.
Yeah,
Yep.
Wednesday the 6th.
Well,
Mitch will
then-
be at Burning Man saving people out of the mud.
They call me the fan man. I'm fucking no. I'll be at Thick Skin at Comedy Works South on Thursday the 7th,
Oh, fuck yeah.
and
Nice.
then I'll be at Peak View Brewing in Greenwood Village on the 9th.
Hell yeah. And check out fucking Mitch's podcast too.
Oh yeah, 7 people listen to it a week, and 5 of them are me at work. It's Broadcast Geeks. We are on a hiatus kind of right now because of Jake Becker's more successful podcast, Chubby Behemoth, dominating all of his time.
Yeah. Well, and Jake has a real big boy job now.
Yep, it's hard to pin him down.
Yeah. He's
I saw him last week. He was at the State.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you came up for that.
It was so much fun.
But also, it's hard to do a podcast about TV and movies when there's an active writers' strike and actors' strike going on. So,
Yeah. I can't believe that's still on a hold. Like, it's like, come on, guys.
Well, they have inside information that the corporations aren't going to negotiate until like they're waiting until October, November, because they figure that's just enough time for people, because most people have a certain amount of months savings in the bank to live off of.
Yeah.
And they figure that's the time that most people will be on the other side of that savings, so that they'll be more likely to negotiate out of desperation,
Yeah,
because
right,
they're
but if
fucking evil.
But if the
willing-
writers were smart and they could hold on right now, you could bomb the holiday season. Like,
Yeah.
that's where your strength is.
Yeah.
but they're planning on people like getting so desperate they'll be willing to scab.
Oh, yeah.
Filthy scabs, so and so.
Rip.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I was always amazed, like, when, like, The Daily Show or John Oliver would go on strike and, like, they would be writing the whole fucking show by themselves, basically. But I was also like, you're totally paying your friends some fucking money to help you write this shit. You have to. There's no way you're writing a 30-minute show every day.
Yeah.
And it actually being pretty decent.
Right.
You know, like,
Yeah.
but yeah, there had to be some scabs involved in that, right? I don't fucking know how that
Getting
works. so-
scabby up in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Fuck them. Fucking assholes.
Yeah.
But I'm so glad they're doing this, and they're doing it now because they still have some leverage because AI isn't there yet. But
When it is, it's going to be a problem.
yeah.
I hate AI, but I also watched a video where the Beach Boys sing Johnny Cash's version of Hurt, and it's so fucking funny. I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. Yeah, dude, it is so fucking funny.
Hurting USA.
So, yeah, pretty much, yeah. Yeah. I wear this crown of thorns.
What do you got coming up, Zach?
Oh fuck, man! I'm gonna be. I got High Plains. I got Savage Henry. Got Altercation.
Damn.
And
That's awesome, dude.
fucking. Go to ZachMoss.com and fuck. Hopefully, I have an album coming out soon. Still kind of figuring out some things on that, but yeah, it's done.
It's done.
It will be coming soon.
Yeah.
How about you, buddy? Oh, congratulations!
To
Bum, 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 bum. We don't have that button anymore, but
Sold his soul to the devil for #1.
yeah, AJ's album debuted at #1 on iTunes and Amazon. So
Thank you. Coming soon, AJ motherfucking Fitty. Too fast for Ray, motherfucker.
Dude, you could really do the Juggalo thing, I think.
that's that.
It's just,
First thing, slide up to the bar. Unleashing the power of the Dark Carnival, it's the Insane Clown Posse with the Ringmaster Tour.
oh, that's great.
but yeah, thank you to all the hippie nuts out there that helped fucking support.
Yeah.
Picked up a
#1.
copy of the album, #1.
Yeah, held #1 on iTunes for well over 30 hours, which was awesome. Still holding #3 at Amazon.
My man.
Feels good.
That's awesome, dude.
So,
Yeah. Have
and
you
then-
seen a lot of like people being like, AJ, come
dude,
to our
I've gotten some wild emails and messages. I had one person go, "Hey, I found you randomly because of an ad, and just wanted to let you know, really solid stuff. Genuinely made me laugh. I'm a glass blower, and I'm just working on my art." He goes, "If you're ever interested in something, give me a shout."
Nice, dude.
So,
you can
yeah,
get
that was
custom
super
hemp
cool.
necklaces with an AJB. Didn't you used to have those?
Dude, yeah, I had it. Yeah, dude.
You had custom hemp necklaces?
Oh, no, but I definitely wore one.
But you could sell them. That could be your merch.
Dude, up on...
Do you know how? So,
But anyway, before we
do you
move
know
on...
how to macrame?
No, dude, look at these hands.
I figured you would just do it with giant ropes
Yeah.
instead of
Just Kern Mantle ropes.
Judge says I can't fist people no more.
killed the last person I fisted.
Yeah, I registered these as registered weapons.
But yeah, go to
I
ajfinney.com.
registered these as registered weapons. Registered.
I said it too much. AJFinney.com.
Yeah,
Zach
ajfinney.com. Check out the album. There's still a link from the album there. Also, if you're going to be in and around Billings or Bozeman, I'm going to be at Big Sky this year. Bums me out. I'm not going to be at High Plains, but I'm excited to be up in Montana for that. Also, we'll be at Altercation. And then at the beginning of October, if you're in the Arkansas area near Eureka Springs for 4 or 5 days, I'll be at Hillberry hosting that. And Saturday night, I'm doing the Deadbolt Comedy Hour. We've got 4 different comics and a 30-minute set each night.
Are hillberries a kind of berry?
Mulberries are.
Is it like a play on hillbillies?
Yeah. Yeah, and Mulberry Mountain, which is right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So Berry Fest. Used to be Funkberry, Spaceberry, Hillberry,
Are there berries there?
Dingles.
Huckleberries.
Yeah, I'm sure there is a lot of
I think
dingleberries.
huckleberries are more west, right?
I don't know. I've never encountered wild berries. It really bums me out.
I've encountered them, but I've always been too afraid to eat them.
Right? They're
I ate-
poison.
Yeah.
I sat on and then ate wild strawberries in Montana.
Wow.
They're little tiny guys.
So I went mushroom hunting in the woods on Monday.
Did you catch anything?
I did.
Yeah, morels, or is it just because there are mushrooms going nuts right now with all the rain?
No morels. So we found a lot of the like Mario mushrooms.
Oh yeah,
The Anamitas or whatever.
That's why you're so much larger than I remember you.
Yeah. But we found a bunch of those, which you can't. So you can trip off of them if you don't.
They're also poison.
But they're poison. But I've heard it's like you're very nauseous when you trip, and it's an uncomfortable trip. And Tyrell was telling me that the guy who he read about who did it online was like, I will never do it again.
Yeah.
But if you boil them twice, you can eat them, and it gets rid of the poison and that stuff. And they're actually supposed to be decent. But we didn't get a chance. And then there's like the really prized one, like God, what is it? A Botelli or whatever.
Portobello?
No, it's like a little like button thing.
Micro penis?
And then there was another one that was called like I found this other white one that's called like a squid cap, and it was like had a long stem and then like a droopy. It looked like a squid.
Oh wow.
And then found
Yeah, we have. Did you find the red Anamitas or the white ones?
the
They're
red
gold?
with the white spots on them.
I've got gold ones that grew in our yard.
Yeah. But it was really cool. But while we were out, I found a lot of like berries, and I was like, "Hey, these berries any good?" And Tyrell was just like, "I don't know shit about berries, dude." And I was like, "So no go on the berries,
No
all right."
go on the berries.
But yeah, and then we also found a lot of these like cool. Oh, we found like some sort of wood cell mushroom too. That's good.
Like a turkey tail?
Yeah.
Turkey tails are good. So and then beefsteak's another one I think that grow.
And then we found a lot of LBMs, little brown mushrooms.
Okay.
So what he was telling me is that with little brown mushrooms, there's like 30 or 40 different varietals that are all different, and they're so hard to identify that you just don't fuck with little brown mushrooms.
Dude, I did not know that Tyrell was into mycology.
Yeah, he's pretty big into
Where
it.
did you go to do this, to forage?
I could tell you, but I'd have to kill you.
I'm not going to go.
No, well, I can't say it on the podcast. Mushrooms hunting is, you guard your spots.
That is true. It's like fishing. It's like a fishing hole.
He blindfolded me on the way out there and made me suck his dick. No, I'm kidding.
He's joking. He didn't make him. He was like, this seems fair.
I did it.
He waved me out of the car at gunpoint. Like,
I'm going to need protein to get through this.
But no, and he could tell that some people had been through the areas, but he found the two like good edible ones. I think it's like Botchelli.
Botticelli?
Botchelli mushrooms or something.
Huh.
I'm probably fucking that up.
Botulism.
But
Yeah.
I don't know. For my first time, I thought it was great.
Mushroom hunting's fun. My dad, we used to go a lot when we were younger, and most of my family still does it for morels.
Yeah.
Like those things are wild.
Yeah.
And they're very like, God, at that point you could take them in, and I think at $32 for a pound. So if you brought them in, you could drop them off, and it's got to be almost double that now.
Yeah. I think they're hard to find in Colorado.
Yeah.
Like Tyrell, I think he's found him once here, and he's gone quite a bit.
Yeah.
But
Are you going to bleep out his name?
no,
Because if you're not going to give up those spots, what if these people like beat him up and tie him up and be
Yeah.
like, all right, that is the
What if-
mushrooms.
What if Paul
Ty likes getting tied up.
Yeah.
That
That's the first part of his name.
Yeah, you want to tie up someone named Ty? Good
Yeah.
luck.
His real name's Rel, but
His name is Ty Lil Rel Howard.
Ty Lil Rel.
But no, Warzone is on its way out, man.
Is that the game?
That's my game. Yeah, like my game that I play with Tyrell. It's fucking.
Phasing out?
Well, so we've been playing the old game because the new game sucked, and the game that basically got me through the pandemic because it allowed me to run around in a virtual world with my friends and murder other people. But
That's what kept me from murdering in this world.
it kept me sane. It really did. But it was just like a fun way to hang out.
Sounds very juggalo of you.
Yeah, it was great.
Listen to my new podcast, Juggalo, Not Juggalo. It's a spinoff.
Oh man, when I was telling the Fish Kids about what our podcast, they had a lot of like the questions they had were like, "Have you ever slept in a hotel room with 9 people?"
Fuck yeah, I have.
Yeah. What about 3-2-1 cake?
Oh yeah.
What's 3-2-1 cake?
That's a secret club from the Black Hills Comedy Festival 2022.
It's in that thread.
It's Zach, it's David Borey, it's Eric Henderson, it's me, it's Emerson. Josh Emerson.
That was in Sam's room, right?
No, it was in Zach's room, I think.
Gotcha.
And then also Plug was there and Hiker. Hiker was there. But we had Zach's birthday cake and we filmed. Hiker has a video of it's 3, 2, 1, cake. And everyone just grabs a fistful and eats it.
Yeah, where?
God, we should get Mitch. We should have you paint our face sometime.
Oh,
you
dude.
should have we should have you juggalo us.
Oh my God, dude. I've never.
This Halloween.
I've painted my face once and it's so fucking hard.
Yeah?
I never do it anymore. Oh man. Like when I went to the show, I was just like myself and I just, get in there. I don't want you to fucking touch, like in the mosh pit. I don't want your painted face to touch my shirt.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1 cake. I have the video somewhere.
You should put it up on your Patreon.
Yeah, we should. I'll find it.
But I bet it would be easy to paint someone else's face. There's apparently a thing you got to do to like set the fucking.
Do you have to choose? Do you have to like choose a theme when you're like, I'm gonna be like,
No.
whatever.
Some people just do like I.
Well, I mean, you would have like, I feel like if you were going to be a juggalo, you would do the black and white, but you'd have like the dead lightning bolt, you
Yeah.
know?
Fuck yeah, almost like David Bowie.
Yeah, but more
Also,
like.
a Fish song. David Bowie.
Bowie.
Yeah, neither of us know that.
I don't know.
Yeah, dude, that song is hilarious. They played it. It's really just them playing a song and then going, David Bowie,
David Bowie.
David Bowie.
You just
and then
went
it
and-
stops, and then after that it comes back, and then they start going, UB40, UB40.
Red wine.
It's just, it literally is just wild shit.
Red, red wine.
Come back to me.
UB40.
IB40.
I'd be 40. You be 45.
I'd be 45.
I'd be 36.
UB40 someday.
Yeah,
You be 40 soon.
4 years.
Yeah.
It ain't the
4
years.
more years of 30s.
It's the mileage.
So, well, fuck yeah. Do a few rapid fire questions here.
Oh shit! Are we gonna find out if I'm a hippie or not, or what?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a
this is the test.
Rosemary, sage, or thyme?
I'm gonna go with thyme because they sometimes you find that in baked potatoes. Or is that chives? Fuck, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I don't know, man. I think it's a free country. You can put whatever the fuck you want to put on your potato.
thyme-
This isn't Ireland,
Is thyme-
where you're only allowed
So-
to put sadness and beer on one.
so now I'm
Rosemary. What was the other one?
Sage and thyme.
Rosemary, sage, and thyme. I think thyme. I like the silent H. in
Timey,
it.
timey, time.
this is a weird one. So now I want to know. Fries, baked potato, or scallop. And you can put whatever you want on it. So those fries could also be covered with gravy and like a poutine.
Oh, shit.
Wow, you trying to ask him a really hard question?
Yeah.
Trying to break Mitch's brain?
Yeah, I don't even know if this has a real lead in one direction or not.
I don't know. You could put bacon bits in a baked potato and sour cream and thyme.
You can,
Chives.
yeah.
But what kind of fries? Like curly fries?
Ooh, I thought crinkle, but they could be anything. They're just fries.
I'm going to go with fries because they got crinkle, they got waffle, they got curly.
Yeah, you can mix it up.
You could get sweet potato fries.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Have you ever heard of disco fries?
No, what's that?
Dude. It's a New Jersey thing. There's a place here in Denver called the Grateful Gnome, and these guys do it. So it's like poutine, but it's a brown gravy and white cheese.
Whoa.
Like melted on top. It's really good.
Sounds out of this world.
Well, that's poutine. Brown gravy, white cheese.
Yeah, but this is a specific way it's made from like the East Coast.
Oh, they go like this?
yeah.
This is how they put the gravy on?
Yeah.
I'm doing the Staying Alive.
Yeah. Disco
Disco
fries.
fries. Disco fries.
You can put
Come on, jeez.
Oh, man. All right. Well, I think
Three
we're about-
Stooges or Marx Brothers.
Three Stooges.
Okay.
Oh man, we had a great. Well, let's get into this on the Patreon, but yeah, I think we're all at the end here, and I think I'm ready to make a decision.
Oh, you're not going to ask me about guns or flowers?
Oh, do you want to do guns or flowers real quick?
No, I'm not telling you how to run your
That's
show.
right.
Well, no, I think you have an answer. Guns or flowers. We've just
think-
asked that one a lot lately, so.
Okay. Yeah.
But no, I'm done.
I'm gonna see. It's hard for me because I think guns are cool as fuck. I realize they're a huge problem in this country, but I don't have any guns personally. I don't think I ever can
Yeah.
because I grew up watching cowboy movies and like RoboCop, and my first instinct when I hold
Wait,
a
do you
gun-
consider RoboCop a cowboy movie?
kind of, but like I can't have guns because my first instinct is to fucking twirl it. And I will fucking shoot myself in the face if I have a gun. So
Yeah.
like, RoboCop fucking twirls it back.
Oh
and,
yeah.
Thank you for your
You're coming with-
cooperation.
God, imagine the
What is
first
that?
guy to
Dead or
twirl.
alive.
You're coming with me.
Imagine the first person to twirl a gun.
And like it was probably a cowboy.
Well, he's just bored and he's like, the shooty thing. Let's
Yeah, the shooty thing.
give it a spin.
That definitely had no bullets in it, right?
I don't know. People
dude.
back then were fucking stupid. They probably
'Cause if you spin
it's
it the
probably
wrong
a game
way-
it's probably a game they'd play to see who could spin it and not shoot themselves.
Yeah.
It's probably how it started.
Yeah.
Call it spinny no shoots.
I had a game. Well, it wasn't really a game, but my uncle. I had these two like play pearl-handed pistols when I was a kid. My uncle would always like be like, if you ever have to give up your guns, both of them, hand them to the person that you're giving them up. Handle first, and then you let them fall to the side, and then you twirl them up into your hands and you shoot them.
Your grandpa told you this?
No, my uncle.
Oh fuck, he sounds.
That seems like something you hear when you work at a flea market.
That only works
Is
with
yours-
fucking cowboy guns.
Is
too.
your uncle
Yeah.
Brant Tobler's dad? Sounds like something like in that book. I think he has a story or
Free
something where
rolls?
he's like, well, yeah, he's like his dad told him, he's like, yeah, when you get in the shower, get in an ice cold shower because it means if you ever get stabbed, you'll be able to fight for at least 10 seconds or something like.
shit?
But yeah, I'm ready.
I like sunflower seeds though, so I think I have to go flowers. But anyway, I await your judgment.
All right. I think I have a judgment.
All right.
Three,
3, 2,
two,
1.
Hippie.
Undecided.
Further analysis. What'd you say?
It's the first
I said
one.
hippie because I'm kind of coming to the conclusion that juggalos are hippies in a way.
Yeah, that's what sided me. I'm literally on the fence with it. And I was thinking about going hippie because I thought you were going to go non-hippie,
Yeah.
but it's hard. The juggalo thing is definitely leaning hard towards hippie sides because it's just still the same thing.
Right, because it's like you can't like own property, man. Like, you know, that's very juggalo, very fish, very hippie.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for listening, everybody. Go check out Mitch this week. Listen to Broadcast Geeks. Follow him online.
One day I'll have a website.
We should have Mitch do the bus thing.
Yeah.
So we're gonna say, get on the motherfucking, and then you go. Yeah, but we'll hit the monster voice. Ready?
Yeah. Thanks so much for listening, everybody. Love you. Like, subscribe, and get on the motherfucking.